I am the king. I have just, it's a hobby of mine to collect books that I'm like, that'll change my life. I'm going to go get that. I'm going to spend money. I'm going to download it to my phone. And then I get a chapter in and it like wrecks me in a good way. Like, and then it adds, and then all of a sudden I forget about it. So I am a collector of amazing books that will change my life.
I'm just so glad that I'm not the only person who does that. Like, you just really validated my life a little bit actually right now. I do that same thing.
I told Bart Miller, he came out with a devotional, and I led off the interview with, bro, I got your daily devotional, and it is now on my kid's bathroom toilet, covered in a layer of dust. He's like, thank you for sharing that with me. You either, maybe put it in a more prominent place, not on the back of the toilet, or start feeding your kids more, figs.
Making a difference. that ring is never going to show up on the coffee table as long as my drink can sit on this book, right? It's like,
so all that set up to say, there is a new book out from Mike Weaver. Can you just give us how it came to be?
Here's another coaster, for your coffee table. No, it's called I Am Redeemed. Man, it's just my testimony over the last few years. And we keep referring to this season of life that we've been through. Man, it's got all of that while we thought we were done, and then we weren't done because we were still living it, And man, a lot of people who follow Big Daddy Weave, they know the story of me dealing with self-hatred and just dealing with identity kind of stuff. And man, as we began to share those things, God just began to really meet people where they were at in their lives with stuff like that. And I told our manager, Jim, I said, man, I think there's a book in this. I am not that guy. And so, man, if you can help me get there, man, let's write this together. And so it was really cool. Jim's been our manager for like 17 years now. Yeah. We're great friends, we're family, and we just sat together and we just went back through life, man. And so the cool thing about it, we finished the book and it's out, I Am Redeemed, Learning to Live in Grace. I got invited.
A couple days ago.
Yeah. I got invited to sit and do the audiobook, right? So I love audiobooks. I have a way better chance of finishing a book if it's an audiobook, you know? And so they let me read it down. And so it took a really long time. But the guys kept wanting to take a break, and I'm like, dude, I can sit in one place better than anybody I know. You know what I mean? That's the nature of Big Daddies, you know what I mean? It's like we are fairly stationary, you know what I'm saying?
Bus driver.
Totally, man. I'd make an awesome bus driver, totally. And so I'm sitting there, we're reading it down, we get done with it. And I was so moved. I was like, I was so moved that just remembering what the Lord had done, man, and his faithfulness towards me. There's not a lot in that book I can point to about my faithfulness, Yeah. But this entire project is remembering the faithfulness of God and what he's seen us through and what he continues to see us through. Because it's not this nice, neat thing, Right. It's like you have this moment where you have this revelation in the Lord. Then, man, a lot of the book is about me going, and then Mike went there again. You know what I mean? It's that thing. But the truth is, God hasn't given up on us even when we do. And that's what this whole book is about.